My dad called the cops on me for wrecking his $80,000 Camaro. He was halfway through demanding my arrest when the officer pulled up the dashcam footage. That's the moment my father's face finally cracked. My dad cared about one thing: image. He was a big shot real estate guy in our town. I was 22, a mechanic, and I still lived at home to save for my own place. I paid rent and stayed out of the way. My mom spent most of her life tiptoeing around his ego. 3 months ago, he hit peak midlife crisis and bought a brand new black Camaro ZL1. He treated it like a shrine. No food, no drinks, and one rule he loved repeating: Jason never touches it. He'd jingle the keys. Maybe when you get a real job, you can afford a tire. I didn't want his toy. I worried he'd kill someone with it, so I bought him a high-end dash cam. Front, rear, and cabin, GPS, speed tracking, cloud backup. With a car like that, you need protection, I told him. He rolled his eyes. Fine, install it. Don't scratch anything. I installed it clean and linked it to the cloud. He forgot about it immediately. Last Saturday, my mom was out of town. I crashed early after a long shift. At 3:15 a.m., my door exploded with pounding. Open up, now! My dad shoved into my room in a bathrobe, sweating, face red, reeking of alcohol. My Camaro is gone, he yelled. The keys are gone. You're the only one here. I've been asleep, I said. I didn't touch your car. He leaned in and spat. Liar. Then he called 911 and reported his own son for stealing his $80,000 vehicle. The cops showed up fast. My dad put on his best victim act. Officer, my son has a problem. He stole my car while I slept. Then the radio crackled. The Camaro was found wrapped around a utility pole on Oak Street. Totaled. No driver on scene. My dad pointed at me like he'd been waiting his whole life for this. He wrecked it. Arrest him. Press charges. All of it. The officer looked at me, doubtful. Turn around. Hands behind your back. You're being detained. The cuffs clicked. My dad crossed his arms, satisfied. Not even sad about the car. Just happy to watch me lose. And then I remembered the dash cam. That car has a camera, I blurted. It records the cabin. It's on the cloud. I have the app. My dad went pale. There's no camera, he stammered. Check it, I said. If it's me driving, take me in. But you have to look. The officer took my phone and hit play. The cabin camera filled the screen. My dad's confidence evaporated. First, the cabin mic caught my dad's sloppy laugh. Next, his hands gripped the wheel like he owned the road. Then a woman giggled beside him, a red cup in hand. After that, the speed overlay flashed 85 inches of 35. Then she screamed, "Watch out!" and the camera jolted hard. Next came a brutal thud and she yelled, "You hit that dog walker!" Afterward, my dad slurred, "We run, I'll blame Jason," and fled. In the video, my dad punched the gas instead of braking. He slurred, "I can't stop, I've been drinking." The car swerved, spun, and the airbags burst like chalk dust. Through the coughing, he said, "We run, I'll report it stolen." Then he said it clearly, "I'll blame Jason. He's home." The woman, his business partner's wife, begged him not to, and the video ended with them bolting. The officer looked up. "Is that you, sir?" My dad tried to croak, "It's AI, a deep fake." The officer didn't hesitate. He cuffed my dad and read him his charges: DUI, reckless driving, leaving the scene, filing a false report. Then the radio confirmed a pedestrian hit on Oak Street minutes before the crash, in critical condition. As they dragged him to the cruiser, my dad cried for real. "Jason, tell them you let me drive. I'm your father." I stared him down. "You said it yourself. I'm a loser. Nobody will believe me." My mom came home the next morning and watched the footage. That was the end of her silence. She filed for divorce, and the video gave her all the leverage. The victim survived, but my dad still got sued into the ground. His firm dumped him. We sold the big house and downsized our lives. My mom apologized with actions, not words. I used my share to open my own performance shop, and it's thriving. The Camaro got crushed into a cube at a scrapyard. I kept the dash cam on a shelf in my office, because it's the only thing that ever made my father tell the truth. What do you think? Was I wrong for letting the footage ruin him, or did he earn every second of it?